Have you ever wondered if the person living your life is really you? You wake up, go through the motions, make choices, feel emotions, yet deep down something whispers that you're not fully in control. It's unsettling, isn't it? That quiet suspicion that your thoughts, your desires, maybe even your destiny, might not truly belong to you. What if there's a hidden force inside you, silent and ancient, that has been shaping your path since the day you were born? This isn't fantasy or superstition, it's psychology. And to understand it, you must meet the man who mapped the soul itself, Carl Jung. He believed that what limits us most isn't the world outside, but the one we refuse to see within. You've felt it before, that invisible weight that holds you back. The mistakes you keep repeating, the people you keep attracting, the emotions that sabotage your peace just when you thought you were finally free. Maybe it isn't fate, maybe it's your shadow. Jung said every one of us carries a darkness, a side we've buried so deep we forget it exists, yet it never forgets us. It watches, it waits, it whispers, and the more we ignore it, the more it guides our life from the dark. He was born in Switzerland in 1875, surrounded by silence and symbols. Even as a child, he felt something alive beneath the surface of things. He grew up to challenge Freud, who saw only desire, while Jung saw something deeper, the architecture of the human soul. He didn't just study the mind, he dove into it and brought back a map. He discovered that the psyche is not chaos, but a living system filled with tension between light and dark, reason and feeling, masculine and feminine. And he realized something profound. Suffering is not a mistake, it's a message. Your pain isn't punishment, it's your soul trying to wake you up. Imagine your mind as an island. Everything you know, your memories, your stories, your fears, lives on its surface, but beneath it lies a vast ocean shared by every human who ever lived. That ocean is the collective unconscious. It holds ancient symbols, myths, and memories older than civilization. They move through you, shaping how you love, fear, dream, and create. You think your struggles are yours alone, but they're connected to something much larger. These universal patterns, Jung called them archetypes, the invisible characters inside your psyche. The hero who rises against the impossible, the sage who seeks truth, the child who longs for love, the shadow who hides your power behind fear. You don't control them at first. They live within you, influencing every decision, every story you tell yourself. Sometimes they lift you higher, sometimes they pull you under. But once you see them, they lose their grip. You stop being a puppet and become the author. Yet most people never look. They live behind masks, one for work, another for love, another for the world. Jung called this mask the persona. You wear it to be accepted, to be safe, to belong. But one day you realize the mask has started to breathe for you. You've become a stranger to your own soul. That emptiness you feel, the quiet ache that no achievement fills, is not failure. It's a message from within. The soul is asking for your attention. Jung called the journey back to wholeness individuation. It's not easy, it's not pretty. It's a death and a rebirth, the death of illusion, the birth of truth. You will face the parts of yourself you've denied your whole life. The anger, the jealousy, the pride, the fear. And you'll discover they were never your enemies. They were your power, waiting to return. But this process hurts, because to be whole, you must stop pretending. You must stop blaming others. You must take responsibility for what lives inside you. Every time something in you dies, a belief, a dream, a version of yourself, something new has the chance to be born. It's not destruction, it's transformation. Jung said the encounter with the self is always a defeat for the ego, but it's the only kind of defeat that sets you free. The modern world doesn't want you to look inward. It wants you scrolling, comparing, performing. It wants you distracted from your own soul. We live surrounded by everything we wanted, yet starved for meaning. And Jung warned that the greatest danger to humanity is not war or technology, it's unconsciousness. Because when we ignore our shadows, we project them onto others. We see monsters everywhere except in the mirror. But when you turn inward, something shifts. You realize you were never broken, just divided. The soul doesn't want perfection, it wants wholeness. And it speaks to you every night through dreams, symbols, and stories, rising from the deep. When you dream of falling, of losing teeth, of endless corridors, it isn't nonsense. It's communication. It's your soul trying to guide you home. If you learn to listen, those dreams will show you what no one else can. They reveal your fears, your desires, your path. And the moment you start paying attention, your unconscious begins to heal. You start to see life differently. The chaos becomes language, the darkness becomes dialogue. And one day you realize the enemy you've been running from was never darkness, it was disconnection. You are not meant to live in pieces. You are meant to live as a whole. That is what freedom truly means. So take this as more than a story. Take it as a call. Stop running from the mirror, stop numbing your pain, stop living only on the surface. The moment you decide to face yourself, everything changes, because what has been seen can never be unseen. If something in you awakened while listening, don't let it fade. Comment below and tell me what part of your shadow called your name today. You don't need to understand it all yet. You just need to begin. Click the next video, keep diving. Because your soul has been waiting a long time for you to come home,